Hi guys, welcome. Today I want to talk about what to do when you don't get what you want. We're in audition season right now, again. And a lot of kids are not getting what they want and they're struggling. So I want to make this video for now. But this can also apply to pretty much anything you don't get, whether it's a job, a position, a part. So here goes. Here are things not to focus on and things that you should focus on. So first, don't dwell on what you didn't get. It seems pretty straightforward, but it's the hardest thing to do. When you don't get what you want, you just sit and think about it and you're like, oh, I should have got this, or I should have done this, or what did I do wrong, or what did this person do right? And you can just go in this really dark hole. But guess what? It doesn't matter anymore. It's over, it's done, there's nothing you can do. So what 3 things can you focus on instead? First, focus on the experience you are now going to have. Whether it's still within the realm of what you're doing and you just didn't get that main part, or if it's just a new opportunity that might be coming your way. Focus on the experience. So I did this with cheerleading. So I was a cheerleader for a little bit during high school. I wasn't that great. So when competition season came around, I wasn't on the competition team. And instead of being sad and hurt about it, I decided, you know what? There's still other cheerleading things to do that I'm good at, that I can have fun with, and I'm gonna focus on that. I'm gonna focus on this experience rather than on what I didn't get. All right, second thing not to focus on, not to dwell on, is a missed opportunity. Sometimes something comes your way and you don't apply, you don't try out because you missed it. You did something else instead, or just something else got in the way and you weren't able to actually try out, audition. And pretty much there's nothing you can do about it. You can learn from it and be like, all right, next time I'll be, either better prepared or understand my schedule a little bit better, but you can't dwell on a missed opportunity. All right, make sure you communicate with the people involved. Make sure they know you're interested, maybe the next time it comes around. But you can't focus on what you're missing out. The only thing you can do is focusing on you and how to be better for next time. So in my sophomore year of high school, I did not audition for the musical. I didn't think I could because I was a cheerleader. I just was like, oh, those 2 things don't work together. Anyway, I found out later that I could have done both. And the director was like, well, you can't really be in it, but I do need someone to be a golden tree. I was like, sweet, that's me. I'll be your golden tree. And so even though I was in the show for 10 seconds, I was the best golden tree ever. I wasn't sad and hurt for the fact that I couldn't be in the show, but the little thing that director gave me, I did the best I could at it. Made the experience as well, and I just had a blast with my 10-second cameo of being a golden tree and hitting someone with my branch. All right, and then which led to more opportunities later. So again, either focus on making the experience better or focus on making yourself better. How can you make yourself better for next time or better for anything else that's coming up? All right, so the third thing you do not want to focus on, that you can't dwell on, is the person who got the part over you. The person who got the job, the position, anything. You cannot focus on them. What you see, if you focus on them, are the mistakes they make, and then you turn bitter and you're like, oh, I would have done a better job and gone down this deep hole, because guess what? It doesn't matter anymore. You can't affect it. They were chosen, and that's it. So if you keep dwelling on them, being bitter towards them, how does that actually help? Oh, wait, it doesn't. It just makes you miserable. So then what can you do instead? Focus on making a good experience. How can you be better? Or in this case, how can you add to the team? If you're still part of that culture, that team, but didn't get the main part, didn't get the main thing that you wanted, and you're still a part of it, how can you add to the team? How can you help people, boost people up, instead of, worrying if that person's going to make a mistake, worrying how you would have handled things if you had been in that position? That doesn't actually help anything. All you can do is focus on what you can do, how you can make the experience better, how you can make yourself better, how you can make the team better. Now, this is something that I wish I had learned sooner. Playing softball, those first 2 years in high school, I wasted a lot of time dwelling on the person who had my position. And so because I dwelled on that, I got worse as a player. I didn't get any better. But if I would have had this mind frame, how can I make the team better? I would have been running, because I was a speed up runner instead. I could have been running, getting more speed, and just improving myself for the next year. But I didn't, because I was so focused on that other person having what I wanted. All right, the fourth thing that you cannot do when you don't get what you want, and it goes along with number 3, not only should you not focus on the person who got the part over you, but don't tear them down either. Because what's that going to do? If you make someone feel terrible about what they have or not help them in what they have, all it's going to do is make the whole experience terrible for everyone else. It's going to make the project not great, and you don't look any better in the boss's eyes or the director's eyes, because they can see it. They know what's happening. This is such a big one that spreads like a disease. Like one person says something about the lead or the person who has that main job, and it just spreads. Like, oh yeah, I don't like that person. Oh yeah, they do suck. Oh yeah, this is terrible, blah, blah, blah. Instead of focusing on what? Making the experience better, making yourself better, helping your team be better. In life, you will most likely fail more than you succeed. You're not going to be the best at everything you do. And so you can either dwell on the things that make an experience miserable, that make you worse, that make the whole team come down a notch, or you can focus on building all of that up, becoming better, doing better, when soon you'll realize, oh, hey, this is okay that I'm here because I have value here. I am good at this. I am good at boosting other people up. I am good at being second string. I am good at making other people feel great, which makes the whole experience better for me. It's okay to feel sad and disappointed when you don't get something that you wanted. But then you have to make a choice on how you want that experience afterward to be. Do you want it to be a good experience or a miserable experience? And it all depends on what you focus on. And that was a life lesson with Lindsay. What now, guys? What are you going to do the next time you don't get what you want? Because it's going to be soon. All right, what are you going to focus on? Are you going to focus on making a great experience, making yourself better, making the team better? Or are you going to focus on being miserable? Peace out. Bye.